Good morning, everyone. So I think I'm starting to get sick, which is not good because I go to New York in 6 days. I just feel like really stuffy and like tired and stuff, so I'm gonna start taking my iron and get more vitamin C pills today, and I'm gonna take them and hopefully it kicks in by the end of the week. I don't really know what's going on. I know that I have been bleeding again for like 2 weeks, which is not good, so I'm gonna have to go to my OB again. I'm gonna try and like get on birth control pills, but the last time I took them, they made me extremely sick. But the only reason I'm gonna try a different brand and like maybe a lower dosage is because that's the only thing that stops my period. Like the depot just makes it go and go and go and go, and the birth control pill just stops it. Like within like a few days of me taking my last birth control pills, my period stopped, and then whenever I stopped taking it, it started a week later. But I'm getting another laser treatment in 2 weeks, the December 28th, maybe it's 3 weeks, but I need to call tomorrow and get birth control pills sent to my drugstore so I can take them and stop my period so I can actually get the laser treatment done. But I'm about to get up. My grandma made breakfast. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I watched a video last night on Facebook that a girl put Nair around her eyebrows with a Q-tip, and her eyebrows look so good, so I'm gonna try it. Hopefully my eyebrows don't get all effed up, but if they do, they grow back, you know what I mean? But okay, I'm gonna get up now. I don't know if I'm gonna take a shower because I took one last night, but I always just feel better whenever I take a shower, so I guess we'll see. Hi, Mr. Man. We've just been playing, singing, rocking, and I'm gonna get a shower in a minute. We're in such a good mood. Kicking. So I'm gonna show you guys the makeup look I did the other day in my video, because a lot of you guys said that you really liked it and you wanted me to do a makeup tutorial on that. So that's what I'm gonna do. So hope you like it. Tonight I put on the L'Oreal Age Perfect like lotion in a pot, and I don't use that much anymore. I try to stick to Cetaphil because since it is winter, my skin is getting super dry, like really bad dry. So I'm just going to put this on my skin, get this all moisturized. So you guys were asking like when I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York December 15th through the 17th, and I'm leaving Sunday night. So I'm going for work, but basically I was thinking about doing like a little meetup type thing. Like, I don't know if you guys would come to that, but I was thinking like maybe at like where the Christmas tree is, we could do like a little meetup where I can meet you guys and say hi. But although I don't know how many of you guys live in New York, and I don't know if anybody would come, so I was thinking of doing something like that, like just for fun, just to meet some of you guys, take some pictures. So if you were like want to do that, definitely let me know, and maybe I can work out a time to meet you guys. I'm not sure if Timmy will be with me or not, because I might send him home the day before, because I will be walking around New York and that just kind of scares me for some reason. So now since I did that, I'm going to take my primer. So this is my primer water. Got it from Walmart. It's called Argan Oil with Coconut Water. Spray that on the end of my beauty blender. then dab it all over my face. I am back with my damp beauty blender. I am going to, if I can find it, take my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation, and this is in the shade Ivory because I'm a pale bitch. I'm gonna go ahead. I always put 5 dots on the beauty blender itself, and then I distribute them throughout my face and my neck. Make sure everything gets all blended. Now I just blend it in, ho, blend it in. This still is a tiny bit dark for my skin tone, but I have a feeling I'm never gonna find anything light enough, so this is gonna have to do. I don't know why I was born so pale. I just beauty bounced myself in the face, like the eye, I mean. Now I got foundation on my contact. Okay, now I'm going to take my small ass NARS concealer and I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, like so.
On that.
I love this concealer so much. And then put it right here, down the center of my nose, around my nose because it's red, down here because it's a little bit red, right here because I have a little pimple, and on my chin because it gets red. And I also put it above my eyelids because my eyelids are super veiny, and that's where I put my concealer, kids. Now I'm gonna take my beauty blender, blend that all in. Now I just want to say, the other day when I did my makeup and I posted those pictures of me in the sun, I did not use any foundation in those pictures. All I used was concealer, and the only place I put them was underneath my eyes. I put it just at the bottom of my nose where my nose gets red. I put some here, and I put some on my chin and some on my forehead. I don't know if I said that, and I put it over my eyelids. So I only used the concealer in my post the other day. I didn't put on like foundation and everything, so I just wanted to clear that up in case you wanted that specific look. That's what I did. Now that that's all blended out, my Carmex. So now I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Clean Powder, and I'm just gonna put that where I put my concealer just to set it. So underneath my eyes, around my nose, down the center of my nose, on my forehead, my chin. of my lip, and then I'm just going to set my smile lines. Okay, now I'm going to take my bronzer. It's my Hoola bronzer. Oh shit. Bronze my face. Now I'm gonna go around my forehead. Give myself some color, which I don't have except for paste. Paste is my skin name. Like, you know how like crayons have like color names? If I were a crayon, my color name would be paste. I do believe. I like it whenever it looks slouchy. Let's get you a nice cut chin. Now let's bronze up your nose a tiny bit. Let's put some bronzer just right at the tip and go down the sides a little bit. Give you a little pizzazz, you know, a little pizzazz. I have this like paste blush, or it's not paste, but it's like paste. It's by e.l.f. But you have to be so careful with it, otherwise you can get too much and it just looks too pink. And then I take it across my nose. Just to give me some color. And then I'm going to go back over it. Take a little bit off because it is so pink. I need something a little bit like not so pink. I want something a little bit more subtle. So once I find it, here it is, right beside me. So I'm going to take this, I don't know how to say that, it looks like this. I'm going to take this palette, and right here is a highlighter. So I don't really like the shadows, like, because you have to build them a lot, but I do like the highlighter. It's a pretty one. It's not too blinding, but not too subtle. It's a nice in-between. So I just build it to how much I want. And I'm happy. I am a happy gal. I'm gonna put some on my nose, just right at the tip. Keep going, girl. And then I'm gonna put some right here. I'm going to take my concealer, clean up. I'm gonna clean that up a bit. So my favorite palette that I have ever used is this baby right here. It's the Real Her 2 shadow palette. Do your squats. This is what it looks like. This is what the inside looks like. Oh, I absolutely love the shades. I'm more of a neutral kind of girl, so like this is my palette. So I'm gonna start off. If I can find my brushes. Girl, where's your other brush? Off by using the color Driven right here. And I'm just gonna get that nice and good. I'm gonna put it all over my lid. So I get a lot of like DMs from you guys on Instagram. And by the way, I try to answer all, but it's super hard because I do have a lot of DMs, and I just don't have time to answer them all. But I do see a lot of you texting me asking what my symptoms were whenever I found out I was pregnant and stuff. And I just wanted to say that no matter what my symptoms were compared to yours, everybody is different. So if you think you're pregnant, I'm taking this shade Invincible and putting it in my like crease. But anyways, if you think you are pregnant in any way, shape, or form, I guess there's only one way, shape, and form of being pregnant, but if you think you are, definitely take a test, no matter what my symptoms were compared to yours. And I can't tell you if you're pregnant or not. I know you guys look up to me and everything, but it just scares me if you're waiting for a reply from me to tell you whether I think you're pregnant or not. You definitely need to take a test, and if you are pregnant and you're underage and you still rely on your parents for everything, you need to tell your parents. I promise they'll still love you. They might be pissed and not talk to you for a little bit, but they'll always love you. I mean, you're basically, well, you are their everything, whether you have many siblings or not, and whether you've had falling outs in the past. Let me just tell you, my grandpa had a baby at 18, and he has 2 kids now. Well, he has 4, but 2 are my grandma's, and he got a girl pregnant whenever he was 18, and he always brought me up telling me not to get pregnant. And my grandma always told me if I got pregnant that it would be bad, my body would be ruined, and she always preached to me not to get pregnant young. Well, you know, whether you get preached to or not, you're probably gonna have sex unless you wait till marriage. If you wait till marriage, kudos to you. I got a phone call and forget what I was saying, but if you think you're pregnant, just tell your parents, because if you are pregnant and you don't, you're gonna wish you did. Because I told my grandparents, and my grandpa didn't talk to me. Like, my grandpa's my best friend, and I tell him everything, and he didn't talk to me for a little bit. Like, for a few days, he just was not talking to me. He was disappointed in me. He was like wrapping his head around me being pregnant, basically. But he talked to me sooner than later. And you know what? it was hard to watch, but I mean, I had to tell them because I had to go to the doctors. I had to go to the ER whenever I was first pregnant. Make sure I wasn't having a miscarriage because I was bleeding a ton, but we later found out it was just my period, and my body had a period for like 3 months of my pregnancy. But anyways, definitely tell them if you're pregnant, because you're gonna wish you had later. And they can help you if you are pregnant, you know what I mean? They can't help you if they don't know. Truth is, they probably already know. I know my grandparents knew. Everybody really knew, but, you know, didn't want to admit to it. Because, I mean, I was crazy, and everybody knew I was having sex, because I didn't hide it from anybody. I wanted them to know I was having sex, because I can't keep stuff from my parents or grandparents. And I just felt more comfortable telling my mom first, well, taking a test at my mom's, because I knew she would not. I just felt more comfortable doing it with her. And I'm glad I did take the test there, because if my grandparents started crying like as soon as I took the test and it came back positive, I don't think I would have been able to do it. Like, I would have been extremely upset seeing them cry. And I don't know, just tell them and take a test, because I can't tell you if you're pregnant at all. I wish I could, but I can't. No matter what my symptoms were compared to yours, everybody's different. Just remember that, because I don't want any of you guys you know, doing something you'll regret. So basically, I put the color, what's this? Indomitable in my outer V, and then I put the shade Limitless in like right here on the front of my eyelid and in my inner corners. And now I'm going to take my angled brush, take Indomitable, that's the really dark color, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line, just like so. Okay, and now I'm going to take this side and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, now that that's all blended out, I'm going to take my eyelash curler. I'm going to take my eyelash curler, curl my eyelashes. I'm going to take my YSL The Shock mascara. I got it from Sephora, and I'm going to coat my lashes. Going to take my brow pencil, but I'm just going to use the spoolie and brush through my eyebrows. Okay, now I was gonna put lipstick on, but I'm kind of just feeling like the glossy look, and all of mine is like Carmex, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more Carmex on. All I have to do is spray my face, but I'm gonna let my eyelash or my mascara set a little bit more, curl them one more time. Sweet! I'm going to spray my face with the Master Fix by Face Studio, and it's by Maybelline New York. Woo! So that is my makeup look for today. This one is just a little bit more like shinier than the other day because I didn't put any highlighter on, so.
Not with her.
Right. Okay. Need some peas. You like them? He's like, stop it. I don't know, maybe he does like it. He like gagged the first time we gave it to him. So I thought he didn't like it. And no, he didn't gag because he can't eat baby food. He gagged, I thought, because he didn't like it. But I guess he likes it. That's all I have for today's video because it's super long. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow.